knew I wasn't going to be gone for too long. Listen, I'm coming on my live. Now, I know that I'm a financial professional, but baby, listen, you going to always catch me in a tank top, okay? Because I got to be comfortable. But listen, I'm coming on live because I want to talk to you guys. Something's going on. If you were to click the link in my bio right now and go down to the free 99, you will see that I created a checklist. Yes, you guys need it, okay? What I realized is that when it comes to everyone's financial journey, they still need a little bit of guidance, okay? And what I realized is that not everyone is on the same level. Not everyone has their ish together when it comes to their, financial security, especially when it comes to life insurance. I understand that there's people who never even considered getting life insurance, or they know that they need it, but they think they don't need it right now. Perhaps, you might be a person who's like, listen, Leo, I have life insurance, but I need to upgrade my policy because the life insurance that I have right now isn't sufficient for what I'm trying to accomplish at this stage in my life. Or perhaps you might be a person who's like, Leo, I have life insurance, but I need additional coverage, or perhaps I need to change something on my policy, but I don't even keep in contact with the agent that who wrote me this policy, and I don't even know the insurance company. Actually, I lost my policy. It's somewhere in this damn house, but child, listen, I don't know. And I'm trying to do what I need to do to make sure that I am, financially secure when it comes to life insurance. Okay? So I'm like, listen, there's a checklist, It's free, okay? It is a 5-step action plan giving you a list of 5 things that you need to do so that you are not blindsided when it comes to you talking to a financial professional over the phone, on Zoom, in person, without any of the stuff that's going on with the pandemic, okay? And so with that being understood, you'll be prepared. When it comes to your meeting, you don't want to talk to, a financial professional talking about you don't know what to expect, you being nervous, you don't know, what the professional is going to be like over the, on the phone. You're not sure if the professional is going to give you the best product, this, then, the fourth. You don't have to worry about all that because the checklist gives you a series of questions to consider. It gives you a 5-step action plan of things that you need to do to make sure that you're going to get approved for coverage. Okay? And it's just going to give you a nice list. It's free. It's free. It doesn't matter what step you are, whether it's a person who is completely green to getting life insurance, or if you're a person who's like, you know what, I just need a little bit of, I need just some additional coverage. I don't know who in the world my agent is. I spoke to him over 10, 20, 30 years ago, but this policy ain't working for me. The checklist is still going to be good. Now, if you click the link in my bio, you will see that I didn't upgrade it. That page, okay? All the links that's on this page, the page is completely different, okay? You guys deserve access to the best, okay? All right, so that's what we're going to do. Click the link, get that checklist, look over it, download it, okay? And if you need to make any, additional changes to your policy, or if you need coverage, then you need, to get that checklist. And then you need to schedule time on my calendar, okay, to speak to me directly. Now listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to make you understand that when it comes to life insurance, it is not just about paying out a tax-free death benefit. That is a beautiful feature of life insurance. But my dear, if you are not utilizing the benefits, the living benefits of life insurance, then you are missing out. There are people who are using life insurance for the purpose of all stages of their life, not just to benefit the people who are going to benefit from them passing away. Let's talk about it. If this is your first video, let's just talk about some of the living benefits. Let's talk about some of the living features of life insurance. Okay, did you know with life insurance, whether you get a term insurance policy, whole life, and IUL, did you know that there are some policies where you can access all of your death benefit while you are alive? You might be like, Leo, how do I do that? Well, if you get a qualifying terminal, chronic, or critical illness, depending on the insurance company, they might say, listen, we'll give you access to up to 80%, 85%, 90%, all of your death benefit, depending on the severity of your illness or injury while you are alive. Who said that you have to wait to die to, for somebody, to use the death benefit? You can use that money while you're alive. And just imagine if you have $100,000, $500,000, $1 million insurance policy and you were to get sick and the insurance company say, hey, yeah, We'll write you a check for $1 million. We'll write you a check for $500,000. We'll write you a check for $200,000 because you have a qualifying illness. Yes, just fill out the paperwork, and if everything checks out, then yeah, we'll just go ahead and send you that check. We'll send you a check, or we'll just send that money directly to your bank account because you qualified for this money. Did you know that there was certain term insurance policies, if you outlive the policy, let's say for instance you have a 20-year term policy, you're covered, you're good to go, you have peace of mind knowing that if you pass away, the money will pay out to your beneficiaries tax-free to take care of business, okay? But let's say for instance you paid into this policy and you don't pass away. A lot of people say, Leo, I don't like that. And I do like the fact that I have peace of mind. I love having peace of mind knowing that my family's taken care of in the event that I passed away. That my dependents, my children, my wife, my husband, they're going to be taken care of if I pass away. But Leo, what I don't like is the fact that if I don't use this insurance policy, if I outlive it, that I pretty much just gave this insurance company free money, just money. Can I get my money back? And I say, you absolutely can. There's an insurance product out there called Term with Return of Premium. The insurance company is saying this: if you don't pass away within the term, whether it's a 10-year term product, 20-year, 30-year, what's going to end up happening is we will refund you your money, everything that you put into this policy, from the day that you got approved and made your first payment until the end of the policy where you no longer have coverage. We will give you a refund of everything you put into this policy. That's right. Yeah, this is what they need to be teaching in schools. This is what your financial advisors need to be teaching you. I've made posts about this, and every time I make a post about you being able to get a refund from your insurance policy, I get people commenting on my posts, or I get a lot of you guys sliding in my DMs saying, Leo, I wish I would have known about this 20 years ago. Yeah. Did you know that there are some insurance policies out here that will allow for you to get up to 9, 10, 11, 12% interest on your money? Yes, whole life has, some great benefits, but I personally believe that when it comes to whole life policy, its major purpose is to cover you for your whole life, and the death benefit is its major purpose. But there are some insurance policies out here, index universal life insurance, that will literally allow for you to have those living benefits, so you will have access to your death benefit while you're alive if you have a qualifying injury or illness, but you also have the ability to grow so much significant interest on your cash value. 9, almost 12%. In some cases, you can play around and get a lot more than that. There are some insurance companies that will say, hey, if you get an IUL, Index Universal Life Insurance, we won't even cap how much you're getting. And on top of that, the money isn't, if the stock market goes down, your money is not going to be affected. So you got downside protection with the IUL. You have so much potential to gain so much interest on your money and the cash value. You have the ability to get access to your money while you're alive, not only with the cash value, but you also can get access to the death benefit. And you pass away, the death benefit pays out to your beneficiary. If you have insurance, and your financial advisor or your broker or your agent didn't tell you about this, you definitely need to get my checklist, okay? Because it's going to teach you steps on how to get approved. It's going to give you an action plan. It's going to give you questions to consider when it comes to what you're trying to accomplish with insurance, and then you'll be able to work with me. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to ask you the right questions. We're going to have a great conversation, okay? And that's how I do it. My primary focus when it comes to insurance is to make sure that you are benefiting from insurance while you are alive. People don't want to just pay into a policy where everybody else benefits. That's just like working for a job and your boss is not paying you anything and everybody else is profiting. Free labor. That makes absolutely no sense. This is just you saying, hey, don't get me wrong, okay? Don't get me wrong. It is important to make sure that your dependents are still able to, maintain a certain quality of life, especially if you're the breadwinner, especially if you're the one bringing in income, especially if you have a lot of people depending on you. I understand that. Don't get me wrong. The death benefit is great. My thing is, if you are my client, If you are someone who has insurance, you need to be able to benefit from actually getting access to the death benefit or cash value or getting a refund. You need to be able to benefit from this policy too. You need to. You're making a financial contribution to this policy each and every month, every single year, whether it's a term or permanent product. You're making so many financial contributions to make sure that this policy stays in place, baby. At the end of the day, if something happens to you, you need to get access to that cash value. Or if you don't have a cash value with your insurance product, then you need to be able to get access to that death benefit. Okay? Because if you get ill, you get injured or ill, what's going to end up happening? You're going to have to take off work. Your income is probably going to stop coming in. But if you get access to your insurance policy, the money that's in there, or the death benefit, then you have something that can replace your income while you are alive. This is about you. I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. This is about you. Life insurance is about you. A lot of people don't know that, okay? I tell my clients all the time, it's okay. Be selfish. It's okay to be selfish. You have to be selfish and benefit from this product first. And then after you pass away, after you've done everything that you can to make sure that you're good, the overflow, you will be able to help everybody else out. Okay? That death benefit can be for you or it can be for your beneficiaries. That policy is for you and for your beneficiaries. It is for everyone. Okay? And your insurance policy should not just be paying out, after you pass away. It needs to happen. It needs to benefit you at every stage of life, from the day that you are born into the day that you pass away, from the day that you get injured, from the day that you are healthy to the day that you get injured or ill, okay? From the moment that you have just a little bit of money to the day that you can borrow money from your own bank, which is your insurance policy, you're building wealth. This is a product that needs to benefit you at any stage of life. That's it. And if you have a financial professional that's not telling you that, then they are, they're missing the mark. They're slipping. I can't have you. If you're going to be my client, I can't have you out in these streets slipping. I just absolutely cannot do that. That's the reason why I created that checklist. It's a very, very simple checklist. Okay. You click on it. You'll be able to download it and you'll be able to access, this checklist at any point in time. Okay. And then you'll be able to speak to me, yours truly. You get on my calendar and I call you up and say, listen, let's rock and roll. All right. You ready to do this? You say, yes. I'm going to ask you some questions and I'm going to see if we're going to be a good fit for one another. If we are a good fit, then we're going to go ahead and, go over some options. And, if you like what you hear, if you can afford the options, then we'll definitely move forward with making sure that we get you a plan in place that's not only going to be able to be a benefit to your beneficiaries, but it's also going to be able to help you at any stage of your life. That's so very important. Okay. So once again, do yourself a favor, click the link in the bio, get that checklist, go down to the free 99 section, okay, and download that. It'll be able to benefit you at any stage, whether you have insurance, whether you don't have insurance, whether you need to upgrade, whether you don't have any contact with your insurance company anymore, or the agent who sold you your first policy, okay? It doesn't matter what stage you are. The checklist is very, very simple. It's easy to understand, and it'll help you in no matter what, financial stage you are, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let y'all go, but one of my next lives, I'm going to teach you, okay? And this is good. What I'm going to teach you the next time I'm on live is I'm going to teach you guys how to create a luxury experience for all of your clients, okay? Because when it comes to my clients, it's not just about me creating a luxury experience over the phone. It's about me. It's about the very, very start to the very, very beginning, to the very, very end, okay? The experience starts with you finding me. Okay, that's what ultimately ends up happening. The experience ends up with not me pounding the pavement trying to find clients. No, the experience starts with me giving so much value that people find me. That's the beginning of a great relationship. They find me, they like my personality, they like the information that I'm giving them, and then they'll click the link in my bio, or they're sliding my DMs and asking me questions, and then what'll end up happening is they'll get on my calendar, and then I'm still giving them a great experience. We're conversing. We're conversing. We have great natural rapport. I'm asking them great questions. Okay? The conversation is structured in a way that creates, a little, maybe you might, anytime you get on the phone with a professional, you may be a little bit nervous. Okay, but we go from nervous, and having a little bit of anxiety to me saying, listen, I got you taken care of, okay? This is how this process is going to go. And then I ask you questions, and then we get your application in place. Baby, the experience isn't over once once the application is put in place. We got to get you approved. Daggone well. And I'm going to do what I can in my power to make sure that all of my clients are approved. Okay? So we get you approved. Not only is that enough, I got to follow up with you. Okay? I'll talk to my clients, throughout the year to make sure that your insurable needs are still met. Things change. At the end of the day, things change, baby. They do. They change. Just because you have this insurance policy now, who's to say that you won't get a raise? Who's to say that you might not be in more debt? You don't want that debt to transfer over to your family if you were to pass away. Who's to say that you're not going to get a bigger house? Who's to say that you're not going to bring more children into this lifetime? Okay? You may need more insurance. So I have to make sure that your needs are met when it comes to insurance. I have to make sure that I have a long-lasting relationship with all of my clients. That's the way it is. So I'm calling you at least 2 times a year. It's probably going to be more than that, just to make sure that everything is good. I have to make sure. And I also want to keep the lines of communication open because you may have questions after you get approved. Okay? After that, I still have to I have to send thank you letters, thank you emails, and my packaging for all of my clients are quite nice. Okay? Like I said, from the beginning of our relationship to the end is a very high quality luxury experience. Okay? I don't care if you're in Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Illinois, I'm giving you all the same experience. And with your insurance policy, not only are your beneficiaries going to be able to benefit, but you are. It is a great experience all the way around. And with that, that's how I get referrals. People, listen, I'm dealing with a client right now who's based off of a referral. Literally. It's a beautiful thing. So you create you create value, add value to people's lives. You give them something that they've never, even heard of. You give it to them in a way that's entertaining, that's fun, that's, you give them great energy, you give them great advice. And baby, at the end of the day, you have a client and a long-lasting relationship where not only are you able to, help them, but they end up helping you because you were such a great experience that they want everyone to get the same help that they got from you. And I appreciate that. We're building a community here. Okay? And I see you guys' DMs. I see your DMs, okay? I do. That you guys have a lot of questions about insurance because there's a lot of things, when you read my captions, there's a lot of things that you've never even considered, that you've never even heard of before. You see? So there it is. All right. So with that being understood, I'm going to let you guys go. Click the link in my bio. Go ahead and download it, okay? Go ahead and go over it. It's a simple checklist, but it will prepare you for any meeting that you have with a financial professional when it comes to getting life insurance, okay? It's quite simple. It's a 5-step action plan, some questions that you need to consider so you can know what you're trying to accomplish and what you need to do so that you are, prepared to, actually go through an application with a financial professional and getting the right type of insurance for you. That's what it's all about. So with that being understood, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Make sure that you click the link in the bio. I said it about 11 times. Okay, click the link in the bio and make sure that you share this message with a friend and make sure that you invite your family and friends to the page, okay? Because, I don't see too many, insurance brokers online giving out the advice that I'm giving. So, I'm creating a space. Like I said, you guys are in my DMs. I get a lot of compliments. I got a lot of support from you guys, saying, Leo, keep doing what you're doing. There's not a lot of people doing what you're doing. I get these on a regular basis, okay? So with that being understood, share the page, like the page, follow the page, okay? And let everybody in your circle know about, your boy Agent Get Your Life, a.k.a. Leo J. Okay, and with that being understood, I'm going to let you guys go. Take care. Have a good night. And I'll be back on. I'm going to try to be back on. If not this weekend, it's going to be next week, okay? You guys take care. Bye-bye.